This person also commented that vitamin D is a synthetic hormone. Number one, it's endogenous to your body. Most people, if living in the right area of the world, according to their genetics and their skin color, will produce vitamin D3 from the sun using cholesterol in the skin. Some people can't produce it because of a genetic deficiency. What they could show in the research out of the first 500,000 people in the US hospitalized with SARS-CoV-2 was that if they could get their vitamin D level to 85, they got to come off a ventilator and they no longer needed the hospital. Stop telling people to not take vitamin D. They need to get their vitamin D3 checked. They also need to get their vitamin D2 checked because this person says it's a synthetic hormone. It's not. D3 at the skin level, not a hormone. What's being produced by your body originally from cholesterol, not a hormone. Your cytochrome P450 genetics then use vitamin D3 and convert it through a couple of enzymatic processes down to vitamin D2. That is ergo calciferol. So vitamin D3 produced from the sun is cholecalciferol. Vitamin D2, ergo calciferol. There are some people who, because of environmental toxins and overwhelm of the liver and the fact that they don't have genetics that work well in this way, cannot convert vitamin D3 to vitamin D2. Vitamin D2 gets used in the body very similar to a hormone. So what your body is producing from the sun, what most people on this planet are taking as a supplement, is not a synthetic hormone. It is what your body would produce naturally if you lived in the perfect environment and were getting the perfect amount of sun exposure and had the perfect level of cholesterol for what your body requires. If it doesn't get that, please supplement, because the research does show that we can actually help improve a lot of health markers by improving your vitamin D3 status. There is the point that we also need to start checking, especially if you're taking vitamin D3 and you get that vitamin D3 up like anywhere above 90. We should really start checking vitamin D2 because we need to know how much of that vitamin D3 you're converting into the more usable hormone-like vitamin D2, ergo calciferol, in the body. So if your vitamin D3 level is at 110, but your vitamin D2 level is at 10, we have a problem. There's an imbalance there, and it shows us that you can't convert. There is an opportunity to supplement with ergo calciferol, not as common, but there is the opportunity. And you can also do that while working on supporting the health of your liver and detox pathways so that your body can start doing this process on its own. And there are other supports that you can then give it, like eating more vegetables that are in the brassica family, so broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, even asparagus, that will help your body then convert vitamin D3 to vitamin D2. But can you see how if you don't have vitamin D3, you can't get vitamin D2 because it's converted from vitamin D3? And you need both. Plain and simple. There are so many people who are like, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And they have no idea what the processes are in the body that leads you to need it. Cholecalciferol is what is produced at the skin level from the sun and cholesterol. Ergocalciferol is created and is hormone-like in the liver through the cytochrome P450 genetics from vitamin D3.